Good morning. I am glad to greet you on this week number 4. Can you imagine that? We are almost halfway through this class. And this class week is a very exciting week for me. I think you will find it very stimulating as you read Meyer's book on the search to belong. He talks about belonging on different levels: public, social, personal, intimate. And each of them are very important. You'll find it very stimulating. You'll find some sections that you have to pause and think and say, do I really agree with this or not? And then the article about the space for God. And as we, and an excellent video also, but as we then work on assignment, the assignment is to list at least 10 rooms in your church building. Now, I understand some of you may be in a facility that is rented, or you have one room or two rooms, and you just work around that. And you talk about the kind of list, the kinds, that's plural, kinds of belonging that occur in that space. For instance, in your worship area, it is not just public, but it's also social. At least for me, I greet people before the worship service begins, and sometimes I become involved in personal discussions. So think that through as you prepare that assignment. And the discussion board is kind of a stickler in a sense, but on the other hand, it's one that I seriously am concerned about. I want to have a relationship with you so that I know you as a person, not just a number, not just some sort of a name that your parents gave you. And so the discussion board is, Joseph Myers describes 4 kinds of belonging. Which level or levels of belonging do you think the Moody Distance Learning class provides? Support your perspectives with specific examples. What might be done to develop a deeper level of belonging? Might this suggestion enhance the class or be a burden to students? I know many of you are employed full-time, and you have to carve out time for your Moody Distance Learning class or classes, or one from MDL and one from somebody else. And so to try to develop a deeper relationship would be a burden. And I'm just curious about your perspectives, because we at Moody Distance Learning are always wanting to be on the cutting edge of making our quality of education the very, very best. We talk a lot about best practices, and your ideas are very valuable here this week, but also as we come to the end of the class, your evaluations are very important. And of course, at any point, you can, in the Global Cafe area, make comments about the questions or something that is not explained well. That input is extremely valuable. Be assured I read it, but also be assured that it gets passed on to the powers that be. God bless you this week, and have a great Labor Day. I don't know what your celebrations are, but we have family coming over this afternoon to make homemade ice cream and a little bonfire to make s'mores. So we're going to have a fun afternoon, fun evening. God bless you, and have a great week.